You're watching the Hog Brothers Garage YouTube channel. Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the channel in a new video. In this video, we're going to tackle the 33 Pontiac's fuel tank. We're going to pop the fuel tank out of it and see what kind of condition it's in. And we'll probably do some exhaust work. Try to do exhaust system on it too in this video. But let's not waste time. We'll get down under there and get to it. Whew, all right, we're up under here. We'll just get right into this. Really surprised me at how good this car is underneath. It's just really clean. I mean, this thing has just the lightest of surface rust. It's so unbelievable for an Ohio car that drove a 91-year-old Ohio car that drove over 225,000 miles. Look, you know, that the underside of this thing is really good. There we go. Oh. Wires going to the city unit. We're not using those, we're putting new. Come on, baby. Be careful. She's out of there. And let's see how good y'all can see it. But man, this car's in really good shape. This thing is really solid. Really solid. I just can't get over how solid this thing is. It's whew. Let's wobble out of underneath this gas out of this car, and we'll get a look at this here gas tank. Oh, they still got the woven pads still there on those. They ain't rotted out or nothing. Yeah, she looks pretty good. The fuel sending unit. She got a vent. That thing will clean up. That thing will clean up really nice. Really nice. Somebody's been in that before. It's got a Phillips head screw there. Other ones are flathead. Heck, that wasn't that bad. That's the dirt that came off of it. Yeah, well, like I say, we'll get this puppy apart. We'll get this fuel sending unit out of it and see what she looks like inside. I'm hoping it looks good. It doesn't smell that bad, but we'll get the fuel sending unit out where we can get out there and see. All right, let's get this sending unit out. Hopefully it's not a mess. Where am I going to find one of those if it is? Always make sure you use a screwdriver that fits the slot the best. Luckily, everything seems to be coming apart on this car pretty easy. So, however, I don't know if it's been apart before or not. I don't know, but I can tell you, if they had it apart, it wasn't me that worked on it. All the washers are there. This Phillips screw is what makes me think something, but they could have put this screw in as a ground. It does have a washer. All right. Here's the scary part. And how? I should have left that there, huh? This thing looks pretty good. Get that float. Oh, there. Come on. Okay. Float looks like a cork. That thing looks really nice. Okay, that maybe froze up there. Yeah, that looks like this is froze up. So we might have to soak that in something. But this doesn't smell bad. Looks like it's cork. Can't judge it for using cork. It's been in there for 91 years. So, hope there's another piece of cork right there. Huh. Yeah, we'll have to figure out we'd do something with that stuck. Would like the fuel gauge to work. Let me get a flashlight. I'll grab a flashlight and we'll get down in there. See if we can't get a camera view down in there. From what I can see, it looks pretty daggone good. Let me go. Yeah. All right. We got our flashlight. I don't know how good I can get down in there. She's a little gunky. It's not rusty. Just a little varnishy. How can you go wrong with that? Whew. That keeps us in budget. Yeah, I can live with that. Be easy to clean out. I don't see any scaled rust. I don't see any scaled rust on it. It seems in excellent shape. You wouldn't expect for, you know, you can see them strap marks, but this thing is in excellent shape. You see around that weld, or around where they folded it over, this is really good shape. It's, like I say, you see where they folded it, pinched it together here. That stuff's in really good shape. I don't know how you can fault that. Yeah, this thing is in really good shape. I think a little bit of cleaning off and good wire brush, some sanding, and that thing will be mint. Like I say, you can't go wrong with that. That thing is nice. You see, you can still see spots where there's the original metal. But she's in really good shape. Down in the hole there. That looks all good. We'll get over here in a little better light, but yeah, you can see there's like bare metal. There's some bare metal here. This thing is in really good shape. I'm glad. Where are you gonna find another one? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get this cleaned up here. And then we'll get to the exhaust. But yeah, I can't complain about that. Like I say, where are you gonna find another one? Yeah, where are you gonna find another one? So yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll get this one cleaned up, and I'll probably try to paint where it goes, clean up and paint where it goes, and because I can work my way up to the front. I think that's the best plan, is to redo as I go underneath, and I want to get this back into run, so we'll get her painted up. And she got a little bit of a dent there, but we'll get her painted up where it's got to go, because I want to get this thing running before I get to finish everything else. Like I say, I got some people that need to go for a ride. So yeah, we'll videotape that. We'll clean it up, do a time lapse on it or something, and go. Basically paint ready. Yeah, she's basically paint ready. Just throw some primer on her, paint, and clean the inside in less than 25 minutes worth of work. Here we go, quick coat of black primer. We'll let that dry and get it painted, and we'll clean out the inside. Gas tank straps. We're just going to paint these silver, and we'll tape off we'll just tape that off and repaint these silver. Make them last another 91 years. we're gonna spray these trunk straps. We're spraying in silver. This will be a little homage to my dad. Nissan Platinum. My dad's a forklift mechanic. This has been forklift touch-up paint. All right, there we go. Yeah, that paint's probably 15 years old, but I like the finish of it. And we'll let those dry before we'll let them dry before we'll have those ready to go for when we have the tank ready. So. The car, we've got it water brushed and whatnot under there. We got it wire brushed. We're gonna treat it, and then we're gonna paint it just where the gas tank goes. Like I say, I'll work my way up on that. We're gonna use we're gonna spray some rust converter on it. Just mix it up into a spray bottle, and then we're gonna paint it with some Pour 15. It's if you're painting someone that's going to be exposed to sun, you want to paint over it. It's going to be the bottom of the car, so it'll dull out. Some people are going to say don't use Pour 15. But I'm using Pour 15. I've used it for years and years. I think it's a great product. It's durable. Here's something I painted. It's the old Slim Jim. I painted 20 years ago. But that paint, that's flexible. I mean, other paints would crack. But that stuff flexes. This has been on there for, like say, 20 years, but that stuff is just super flexible. When I painted this, there was no treatment to it. I just painted it, and that's paint stuck there for 20 years. I painted a old Chevy Wrecker that is an off-road recovery rig and a snow plow. And before we painted the cab and stuff, we painted from the back window to the front windshield, firewall and everything. That truck never gets washed, sits outside in the rain, snow. It's like, say, plows. Never spends the night inside. And I use this on it. And that truck still ain't rusted. So that's what we're going to use. And we'll get to it, and we'll get under there and spray some of this Eastwood rust converter. I'll spray that on it, and then we can get her cleaned up, ready for paint. Yeah, that Eastwood paint you do not want to get on yourself. So I don't think you want to get much of the rust converter on you either. Alright, I'll give you a look, see that. We'll let that stuff work its magic. We can get back to it tomorrow. But you can see it's already starting to work its magic. You can see the difference between, look at this high-tech lighting. You can see the difference between there and there. Like I say, we'll let that work its magic, and we'll go through and touch up a couple spots. But it is looking pretty good already. It's messy. It's messy. But that stuff works pretty good. Like I say, we'll let it work its magic. Touch up a couple spots. And we can get this gas tank back up in her. After we paint it. We're going to paint it. But then we'll get the gas tank back up in it. But I just wanted to do something to try to stop the rust. Alright, here's what that Eastwood rust converter did. So, pretty happy with that. Doesn't leave a really, just gotta wipe her down a little bit before we paint her. But let's see, from that is a pretty amazing. Like I say, the rest of the underside of the car, you know, looks like that now, or looks like that. We're going to eventually get to that. So, but that went from, let's say from it turned out, I think, pretty good. That stuff does a wonderful job on that. Trying to get him behind me. You see, yeah, I think it does a great job. Again, this is wood. I'm just gonna treat that. I don't want to paint that or anything. But yeah, like I say, I think it might touch up a couple spots, like there, and right here, and a little bit right here. But I'm really happy with the way that turned out. And we'll get some POR 15 on there and get the gas tank back in it. See if we can't get our fuel system together. Yeah, hopefully we can get our fuel system back together. It took a couple days for the rust converter to dry. It's because it was so cold. But I still like the way it turned out. It's a little too cold to paint, but I will get next video. I want to get that painted up, and then probably get the exhaust system put on, make an exhaust system for it, and we'll. But we got to get my garage heater broke, home furnace broke, so had a carport collapse, so we're gonna have to cut this video short. Well, that sucks. Y'all don't forget to knock the snow off your carport. Yeah. Yep, that sucks. Like I say, if you made it this far in the video, I want to thank y'all. I'm trying to make these videos better. Let me know in the comments if y'all like the time lapses, or would you like to see it longer? Just let me know in the comments. We're trying to get better at it. Just gotta have some good luck. It might come along someday. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Stay safe and stay warm. And a happy new year. We'll catch you in the next one.